Yeah. So try to understand. We are giving link from our website to external website. For that, what we given? Target blank. It means if you click on this link, it will open. This link will open in the new tab. Okay. See. Yeah. It shows you clearly. Blank means what? It is opening. Yeah, in the new tab. New tab. Okay. So what is self? Yeah, it is a default one. Generally, it will open in the same web page. Parent. If, see this. There is, if there is a parent, it will open uh, in the parent place. Otherwise, it is also behave like self. Okay, and the last one is like it will open in the beginning of the all the tabs. Okay, that is called top. So we have 4 to 5 attributes. Try to apply one by one, and you can understand what is exactly happening. About what I'm talking? Target. Okay. So these are about the links. Then we have to go to new topic, name called form. What is the use of form generally? Good, yeah. Generally, what form is doing? It is collecting information or data from the user. Okay, form is the only way to get data from the customer or user. Okay, generally, tell me some example forms. College application form and Java application form, same application form, and Gmail registration, Facebook registration, Gmail login, Facebook login, WhatsApp status, WhatsApp chatting. Okay, so when you are entering some data, that is a form. Okay, you go to bank application form. Okay, so generally form, it will collect information from the user. Okay, yeah. For this we have tags, form tag, and form close. Within form tags, we have to place our input elements. Okay, we have to place our input elements inside this font tag. I want a text box. For that, you need to give input type attribute. What is that? Text. Okay, it's a self-closing tag. Okay, so go and create a new file, name called form.html. So try to run this. You got a text box. Okay, so maybe you can enter the data, numbers, special characters. Okay, see, you can enter characters, numbers, special characters, that is type text. Okay, next, for example, and I'm trying to provide placeholder. Okay, and enter user name. Okay, so generally what is this?
Like example, what we should enter.
Yeah, help text. It's helping the user to understand what is this text box is. When you enter a character, it will disappear. Okay? Yeah. And this is my input, right? And I want one more element that is called submit. Okay? Submit don't require any placeholder. You can see button. So I just changed type and both are come side by side. What is the meaning of it? Yeah, inline. That's good. Inline. Inline. Both are in the line. Okay. Input elements are inline elements. So if you want to go to next line, what have you mentioned? Break. Okay. If you want extra space again, break, because we don't have other options. In the future, when you know CSS, you can apply margin, but now we don't know CSS, no. So click on submit. Okay, we are submitting our data. You can see page is reloading, right? Form submitting properly, but there is some issue. Okay, your form tag expecting two attributes. Form tag expecting two attributes. For the designers, you don't need to know about these two attributes. But if you want to become a developer, maybe Java developer, Python developer, .NET, Node, if you want to be backend developer, then you need to know about the two attributes. The two attributes are, first one, action. Second one, method. Very, very important. Very, very important. Okay. My first question. Yeah. We are in the website, right? When I click on submit, page is reloading, right? Why this page is reloading? Form submit, okay. Generally, links generally it will navigate to another page. Links will take you by reloading, it will take you to another page. But why this form is reloading your browser? Because of this action. Okay, remember that action will take you to other page. For example, I am trying to create a page. Thank you, thanks page. Thanks.html. Thank you for submission. Something, whatever. And go to form.html and here try to give link to that particular file. What is that? Thanks.html. Okay. Now if I click on submit, what will happen? Yeah, it will navigate you to that particular page. So what is the use of action? It is a destination of your form submission. It will redirect to particular page what you mentioned. Okay. So action. Yeah. Now tell me, if I'm not given anything, what exactly happened? What happened? It's navigated to the same page. Reload means it's navigated to the same page. So if you mention a file path, it will go to that particular file. And if you are not mentioned file, what is the default action? it will navigate to the same page. Default action is navigate to the same page. Okay, and method. Before talking about the method, I'm giving name attribute. Means I'm giving a name to the text box because for identification. Okay. So what is the use of this? Username. Maybe username. And now enter something. Home car. Click on submit. Okay. What exactly happened? You can see. For example, your friend entering his username and password. Okay, that method, the form method name is get. Then you can see his password and username in the URL. Okay, if that form is what? If that is get method. Okay, I will show you that. Don't worry. Okay, so you can see your friend's passwords. But if you understand that properly, yeah, I will show you. And next what? We have one more method. Yeah, I'm giving post. Go here, reload once, enter username, and click on submit. Form submitted, but nothing is passed in the URL. So when you are using post method, your data is secure. It will not pass through the URL. Okay, but if you are using get method, data will pass in the URL. Username is admin. Okay, so I'm not mentioning any method. What will happen? Is it post or is it get or post? Generally, default method is get. So data will pass through the URL. Default method is get. Default action is redirecting to the same page. So I'm trying to write something here. We used input type text and we used type submit and I'm talking about the action. What is the use of action? When form submitted, it takes to the destination page or what you mentioned. Okay, and what is method use and default action? Redirect into same page. Okay, so what is the use of method? To carry data. Okay, and default method get. Okay, yeah. And I'm using one more, that is password. Type password. Okay, and name is what? You can give anything. Maybe I'm giving PWD, user password, or PWD, whatever. You just give your name. That's your choice. Okay, and placeholder, enter password. Now go to your username as well as enter username, and when you are entering the password, by default you will get disk. You'll get this kind of disk. So already told you, right? What is the use of inspect? Total code. Of course, you can debug your output. Generally, using this one, you base source will get the original code what you written. Okay, so this is the code we written. But what is the use of inspect? To debugging purpose. Okay, expand this, and there is password, right? You can give text, then you can see the others password. But for example, if they what is that? Remember password option. So for example, if you see my Facebook, usually I will not use Facebook, so I just click on that option. If you right click on this, I will not show my password, don't worry. I just show you the option. Okay. Instead of this password, enter text, then you can see my password. Okay. Yeah. So don't click on remember password. So other can see your password. Of course, if there is remember password, people directly can log into your account. That is okay. But every time they're logging into your account, if they know password, okay, they can log in from any machine, no. So if you have, that's why applications will tell you need to have second step verification. Like for example, if they want to log in from another device, it will ask OTP or something verification for that purpose. Otherwise, people will hack your application. Anyway, enter something and like this. Okay. Anyway, for example, if your friend don't want to show his password, okay, you will do something. You will click on this. Generally, usually it is post generally. Okay. If you click on submit, data will not pass through URL, but you will make it get. Okay. Then click on submit. Yeah, you can see his password. Okay. Of course, login will not success because server-side people they will access the data using post method. So definitely that it shows you something error. But the problem, if that data is passed through URL, you can see their password. So be careful when you are using applications. You need to have idea of this all. Yeah. What we're discussing about action and method. So action used to take you to some page, and method used to carry the data. And next, so what I used text as well as password. Text means you can enter the data. Yeah, everyone can see the data. Password, it's giving you disks. So even you can't see the data. Okay? And there is an attribute name called required. What is that? Required. Yeah, click on submit. It's asking me, please fill in this field. Okay? Means, yeah, you mentioned it's a mandatory field. Okay, it's a mandatory field. So, yeah, it's clearly showing you it's not allowing you to submit the form. Form is not submitted. If the form is submitted, it may have to navigate to thank you page. But it's not navigated. Means what? Yeah, it's showing you error message. So, enter a character. It's okay enough. Now it's happy. Now you can click on submit. Okay. Same way, I'm giving email. Type email and name also email and placeholder enter email. Okay, enter email. Yeah, I just enter some text. Click on submit button. form submitted properly. So I just felt password also required, email also required. So I will use required attribute for all. Reload, click on submit, it show you first one, enter data, click on submit, now it shows you second one, enter data, click on submit, it's showing you, yeah. Now if you click on submit, what will happen?
Goes to the page.
Yeah, it have to navigate, right? But new problem will occur. That problem is this email one. If email is empty, no problem. But you mentioned required, so you need to enter the data now. But without at the rate, it will not happy. And I'm expecting. Okay, what it is telling you? Wrong question, because you need to add some extra text. So now okay. What it is validating? Text before at the rate, after at the rate some text, then dot, then some text. Okay. So for example, if it is not required, if you click on submit, no problem at all. It's not a problem. I'm clicking on submit. Yeah, it's okay now. Come here. Yeah, remove this required. If it is empty, no problem at all. Form submitted. But if you enter some data, it is not in the right format, then it will show you that message. Okay, tooltip. Generally we can call it tooltip. At the rate, something text, dot, something text. We can submit the form. Okay? Yeah. And we have one more button. I'm using submit, right? Yeah, we have one more button, name called reset. Reset. Yeah. User enter some data, but he felt the data is wrong. You don't want to submit this. Generally, we will click on reload, right? Instead of reload, you can click on reset. Yeah, it will clear. Then reload will load entire page. For example, there is a video, 1 MB video, and there is something images, quality images. So it's taking at least 300 milliseconds to load. So if you click on reload, it will again take 300 milliseconds. Instead of that, if you click on reset, without reloading, it will clear all the text boxes. Okay? Yeah. So what is the first one? Type text. Second one, type password. Third one, type email. Okay? Yeah. And I'm going to give new text box, that is a number. So I'm just changing the type, that's it, right? Name, it is maybe age of a person. Enter age. Reload. I'm trying to enter some text. It's not allowing text. It's not allowing text. It will allows only number. And I'm trying to enter again text. It's not allowing my text. Only it will allows numbers. Okay. See, age is, it's showing you the age because my method is get method, no? So it's showing you all those things in the URL. I enter username as A, password as A, email I am not entered, age I mentioned something. Okay. But when you're using form in some websites, you can see something text at left side or right side, no? So I want to give something text like this. Something text relevant to this username. I just want to use tag name called label. Tag name called label. So you can give enter username. See what is happened? Enter username. Now both are relatives, right? No. If you click on this label, you have to select. I will show you some example. If you click on username, it's selected. If you click on phone number, it's selected. Email, it's selected. Course, it's selected. Right? The same way, if you enter or click on this label, I want to select this, but it's not selected, right? We have the option close this label, close this label after this input. Now, this input also part of this label, right? Yeah, then click on label directly. Okay? But sometimes what happen? Label will place in one tag, means maybe one TD when you are placing inside the table. This one you will place into one more TD. Both are in different tags. Then this label automatically closes here. It means it's disconnected this connection, this relationship. So try to create two different tags. For password I will write that. Yeah, you can place this tag anywhere. It's password, enter password. Yeah, you can place anywhere. You can cut this and place somewhere. If you click on the label, I want to create the relationship. So how to create that relationship? Try to use for here, for. Attribute name, for. For what? Maybe password, ID. I given something. Provide same ID here. So that relationship created with for and ID. Label you have to use for attribute. Input element you have to use ID. If both are same, then these two are related to each other. Now click on password, selected. Okay, so maybe I will cut that password, I will place somewhere. After this form I'm placing. So it is here, right? Selected. You can place anywhere. That particular text box will select. Focus. Then we can call it focus. It's focused generally. Yeah, this is wrong. Yeah, place here. You can click on this. Selected. And try to use one more label for email. Email ID and provide that ID here. For and ID have to same. Enter email. Okay. Click on this. So this particular text box is focused. And then again I'm going to use one more label. Not here, but here. Age. Enter age. For the standards I'm giving same kind of name. Okay. So but yeah, it's not looks good, no? Because this is started here, this is started here, this is started here. Yeah, to frame it properly we need table. Okay, now once form completed we'll start table. Then in the table we have to frame it properly. want something border, a neat border. For that, we have a tag name called field set. Okay, cut this field set, place after the form. You got a good frame. And here I want to show something. It's a registration form or login form. For that, we have a tag name called, tag name is what? Legend. Legend. So here you can write the registration form. Okay. What is this? Legend. And this is frame set. I just placed my form inside frame set and I provided a title with the legend. Okay. And not only text, password, email, number, we have many other like type radio, type checkbox, so many, even color, date, and what, I mean for phone, many different types of text attributes are there. But for this, I will apply something. It's a number, right? I'm developing an application for it's a social media application, for example. Okay, so if you want to register into social media, so you need some age, right? There is an age limit. I mean, from what age you can register into social media? 18, right? 18. So I'm trying to mention minimum 18. At the number I'm talking about, what? Minimum attribute, I given 18. You can see. I'm trying to click on the down arrow. You can't go below 18. Maximum 65. Okay, so generally are 60 or 65. Maximum I'm just trying to give 65. So now see, the size is decreased. It's 18. You can't go below 18. So now go up. You can't go more than 65. So what are the attributes? Minimum and maximum. So for that we need this label, because you can't see your placeholder, no? Because you mentioned only 2 digits, 18 to 65, only 2 digits, right? It's given you two digit space. So earlier, for example, if there is no maximum, it comes like this, enter age. For example, you just give this, you can't understand what they mentioned. So that's why we need label for this. Okay, and we have one more input element. Generally, when you are providing rating, or but maybe for example, if you open Flipkart, you can search for mobiles. You got something filter, right? So we are trying to change something number. What is this? This is called type range. Okay, this one, type range. instead of email, try to provide change no, you can't give space for this. So I will tell you why we are not providing space. Okay, why we are not giving space. I will mention. I will tell you now why. Try to give range, and I want to remove all of this. You can mention change range. Of course, we don't need placeholder for this. You can go to our website. So there is range. Okay, so you can mention maximum attribute again. Maximum. I'm trying to give 5. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, you can add anything to this range. And if you know JavaScript kind of stuff, just now when you're changing the range, automatically it's printing something in that text box, right? Right? Have you seen that? So when I'm changing range, this one is changing. It's updating, right? Because of JavaScript, they given that interlink, then automatically it works. So try to change this, that minimum will change. Okay. So, but yeah, it is showing you change range. This is enter. Why we mention this? Unnecessarily one more copied, I think so. Yeah. There are different attributes you have to apply. And next attribute I'm going to provide. What is that? Select color. Okay. So click on this one, selecting. But what is the range? What is the type? You can give color. You can see you will get a color picker. Try to select some color. Yeah, there is all kind of things available. Hexa, RGB, Excel. We will discuss all kind of this. Now click on the username, password. Yeah, you can see something is passed in the URL. Something is passed in the URL. What is that? Okay, so I will show you again. I will show you. So I'm selecting some color. Remember this? 2E D322. What is this? It is a hexadecimal number, right? 2E something, right? So click on submit. 2E. What is this? That is indication of hash. You can't send special characters in the URL. You can't send special characters in the URL. So what is the hash number? Percentage 23. Okay. So for example, what is file name? Thank you.html, right? Thanks.html. I'm trying to change my file name to thank you. What I'm giving? I'm giving space in my file. Okay. So go and give here same. Thanks you. Something what? Yeah. Now click on submit. See, I given space, no? What is the space number? Percentage 20. So because it is also a special character, the space also special character. That's why I told you earlier. What is that? Don't give space in file. File names or file path. Don't give space. Try to give hyphen because URL will allow hyphen as well as ampersand and equal. It will allow these characters, no problem at all. But coming to space and hash, even iterate, it will not allow that kind of characters. Okay, so go through this file topic, and it's not completed. It's not completed because still I am not tell you about drop downs, radio button, checkboxes. Only the three topics I'm going to tell you in the next class because it's very important. Radio buttons, checkbox, and drop downs. Those things we'll discuss in next class. Okay, take care, guys. Bye bye.